welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hope everyone is doing great, and let's get right into today's video. So my nails are already prepped and I've already added my peel off base, which is why my nails are shiny. And today I will be reviewing or doing another Saviland Builder Gel set. I already previously in my video have tested these out. So they sent me these two boxes to try them out, and they're basically the same thing. When I opened up, I realized they were the same ones. So they sent me a clear Builder Gel in a bottle and also a nude Builder Gel in a bottle, along with some nail forms and a pincher. And a pincher is used on nail forms when to create that perfect C-curve. But instead for this set, I'm using my reusable nail forms, and this is from my previous nail haul video. You can check it out from Shein, along with some butterflies that I decided that I was going to encapsulate. So I was going to do my right hand, but because I don't have any nail tips, it's harder to use a nail form when you don't have a tip. So that's why I decided to use my left hand, because I have my nails was a bit longer on that side. But that means I would be using my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand. So I decided to do my left hand instead. And once that was secure, like I said, it's much easier to have a nail tip when you're using nail forms. It secures the nail form much easier. So I'm just going to take the Builder Gel, and I am doing this in real time so you guys can see how slowly I take my time, because when using Builder Gel, it will create bubbles if you do it too fast, and you don't want to have bubbles, especially when you're using clear. So right now I'm just placing this first coat, and this is like your tip that you're creating right now. And I'm just going from side to side, making sure that it is as wide as my nail bed. And now once I was all done, I did pinch it a little bit, and I do turn my finger upside down so that the gel can be centered and also give a little bit of that apex. And now I move on to the next finger, and I do the exact same thing for all of the nails. So now I decided that I was going to use some nail charms, and I also picked out I wanted to see which butterflies I wanted. I also had another pack, and I decided that I was going to do some purple butterflies with these pink like little stones or rocks. I'm not sure what they really are, but this is from like one of my nail haul videos that I did like last month or 2 months ago. So I used like well, first I put a coat of the clear, just a thin coat of clear Builder Gel. And then I started putting my nail gems on, and I got like this stick here and a moon shaped gem. And then I just started picking out these pink stones, and they're not flat. So they're like a real, like, you know, real shape, like tiny little rock shapes, I want to say. And I just started adding them on. I tried to pick the smaller ones or the more flat ones as possible so it wouldn't be as bulky for the nail, because sometimes if you pick like the big ones, it's harder to encapsulate because they will, when you're filing, they will show. So I just tried to design it, make sure I centered everything in the middle so nothing would be on the side, and everything would be towards the middle of the nail. And now I'm just adding some of those purple butterflies to the nails, trying to place them wherever there's like gaps so I can have a full encapsulated nail. And for these nails, I will be doing an ombre, so with the nude. So that's why you see me only doing half of the nail, or just the nail tip instead of doing my actual nail bed. So I moved on to the middle finger, and I decided for the pinky and the thumb finger that I was just going to do nude nails and have the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pointer finger be encapsulated nails. So I'm doing the exact same thing that I did for the ring finger on the middle finger, and then and also the pointer finger. So this is how they're looking so far. I think they look so cute. But unfortunately, there was something with my nail lamp, which was making it hard for the gel to cure. And I don't know if you can tell, but it was leaking on the sides of the nail. So it was very hard to center the gems. And I don't know why I was doing that. It was getting me so frustrated. But I tried as hard as possible to make sure. But I think it was, like I said, I think there was something wrong with my LED lamp, my UV LED lamp, that it wasn't curing it fast enough. So remember, guys, when using Builder Gel, it does move fast, especially if you're in a warmer climate. So I recommend that you try to encapsulate very fast. And as you notice, I'm always turning my hand upside down to make sure that I center that gel before putting it under the light so that it does not leak all over and move around. So once I was done with the pointer, I just go in and encapsulate all the nails. And I did 2 layers of the clear on top to make sure that it was fully encapsulated. And this is what I'm doing here, just making sure that they're fully encapsulated. And I don't know if you can see or if you notice, but the nail gem on the middle finger had went all the way down, just like the ring finger. The only finger that didn't really go towards the sides was the pointer finger, and I'm not sure what I did differently, but I just I started my LED lamp, make sure that it was hot, and then, started putting my fingers in it. But we'll see how it looks towards the end when I file, because that's when it really will be affected. So this is my second coat that I'm going in with and encapsulating that nail and then curing it for at least 60 seconds. So once they were all cured, I took off the nail forms, and as you can see, the nail gem did spread and went down towards the side. So, I'm going to have to see how that looks once I file it. But I almost forgot about my thumbnail and put on a nail form there. And remember, I changed the pinky from being an encapsulated nail to a nude. So I'm going to put nude on the thumb and the pinky nail. So now I am placing the nude on the entire nail of the pinky to make sure that I try to get it as opaque as possible. And then I also start putting it on the ring finger, and here I'm just trying to use a small amount and blending it where my you see right there towards the middle. Trying to blend it in and encapsulate, try to make that ombre, sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. Trying to make that ombre nail. So I do this twice for the pinky nail, and then I do another coat of the ombre nail and just blending it out with the brush, using a little bit, blending it. And then I just wipe it where I feel like I might have gone to the end a little bit. So you just want to wipe it off because you want to make sure that the encapsulated part is clear and you can see it. So I just wiped it right there and then flipped my hand down and made sure that it was centered. Now, for some reason, the middle finger and the ring finger was just spreading so much. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was the builder gel, but I don't know if it was me, because the thumbnail and the pinky and the pointer nail were all fine. I mean, the ring finger was all fine. It was just the middle finger and the pointer finger that the ombre look, it got on the side of my nails. So you see me here wiping it off after they're finished cured, because it did cure. So it wasn't like it didn't cure. And you see, like, it's all on my cuticle, which you never want this to happen, guys. Never want this to happen because it is so difficult to take off. Like, you have to do a lot of filing and you might, cut yourself. So I took my nail clipper and I started clipping off the excess and trying to get it off my, cuticle as much as possible. But this was so difficult. I was so upset about that. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the builder gel. I think it was my UV light just not curing fast enough that it was spreading. So I'm just cutting off the excess on the sides here, and then I'll move into filing to shape these nails. And now I'm doing my usual filing using my 100 grit nail file, going from side to side, doing my free edge, my cuticle area, and then the entire nail to make it as smooth as possible. So I decided that I was going to use my 5-in-1 nail bit in fine just to go around that cuticle area and make sure that it looks flush to the natural nail. And guys, this was so hard to do because this is my non-dominant hand that I am using. And I hate using my non-dominant hand because I feel like I do not file properly. Like, I do not do nails good on my left hand. But, let's see how this works. I hope that it turns out good. So far, it looks good. So I'm just hoping that it turns out good for you guys. So continue watching and let's see how the final look turns out. So now I decided that I was going to use my Madam Glam pink sparkle, and I was going to use that on the pinky. Well, here I'm going in with it on the pinky nail and the thumbnail, and I cure that for 60 seconds, and I only do one thin coat, and I just wanted to make it a sparkle nail, thin, and not, I wanted to make it sheer so that you can see through it. So I do that, cure that for 60 seconds, and then I decided to go place it underneath the nail because I felt like the encapsulated nails needed some glitter. So that's what I did here, and it actually looked really good. I think it made it look much better. So that's what I did, and I also cured that for 60 seconds. So now, guys, I love my bling, so I definitely wanted to go in with some bling. And I'm just using my rhinestone gel and going around the cuticle area with it. And at first I was going to use these crystals that came with the nail gems, but it was just way too close to the nude that you wasn't able to see it. So that color was just not going to work. So I decided that I'm going to just use some basic crystals and just place it around the cuticle area. And I do that for the pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger. And now I'm sorry guys, but my phone had died, so you don't get to see me doing the rest of the middle finger, the bling that I put on. But this is the final look, guys. Look how cute these look. I think they look really good for using my non-dominant hand, so I was really impressed by it. The only thing, like I said, was the cute, like the gel in my light wasn't working, but I think these look so cute. Now, I'm not used to having this length. I'm usually doing longer nails, but they still turned out cute. So let me know what you guys think, and thank you guys so much for watching.